Hey, come here. Come here. Turn up the sound. What does your signature say about you? Well, that's the question. So I want you to come to this live workshop. I've created a workshop called Signature Makeover Workshop. It is live, it is happening this week, and you are invited. Anywhere in the world, we've got classes all week, this week, in your time zone. So here's the thing. If you have never had your handwriting analyzed by a professional, you may not realize how accurate it is. Like, it is one of the most interesting, accurate tools for reading the unconscious mind. And I wouldn't have believed it myself if I hadn't have had an expert at my caliber look at my handwriting when I was 15 years old and say, here, Bart, you're sarcastic, you're defensive, you're angry, like all these things. I'm like, no, I don't want to hear that. But he was right. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to get on a journey of personal development and I'm going to figure my stuff out. And I wasn't the best student, but now I own companies. I wasn't necessarily the smartest guy, but I ended up writing books. Those changes all came from that one conversation about my handwriting. So I want to create that aha moment with you, because here's what I get when I travel the world. I've been to Taiwan and Singapore and India and Beijing, all of them in the last 12 months. And everybody comes up and says, Bart, would you analyze my signature? And I'm like, I just talked for like 5 hours. But here's the thing, it's that personal connection, because there's still something, even if you watch videos like, maybe I missed something, like is there something in my signature that's bad? Well, if this is your signature, yeah, there's something bad. There's actually 5 really negative traits in signatures. This is not in any book I've published that I'm going to show you on the workshop. And I hope you don't have any, but if you do, you'll be glad you came, because we can talk about how to get rid of those. Because you got to admit, some people like Bill Gates and Oprah Winfrey, I mean, they think differently than the rest of us. And it's in their handwriting, but more importantly, it's in their unconscious mind. So if this is the first introduction you've had to graphotherapy, scientific handwriting analysis, then I want to be your host. I have got together with me and about 4 of my other top trainers in all the countries around the world that we do business, and we're hosting workshops in your time zone, which means if it's 8:30, 9:30 p.m. where you are, which could be Germany, UK, Canada, America, Australia, etc., we want to make it convenient for you. We don't have to make you get up at 3 in the morning to attend the workshop. And by the way, it's not pre-recorded. This is not a webinar. This is not a fake live webinar. This is literally like you and me and 2 or 3 other people holding up your handwriting saying, Bart, what is this? What does this mean? I've always wondered why I did this. I started this when I was 12 years old. What does that mean? And so it's one of the best tools you could ever use, personal development-wise, business-wise, and even if you're in the healing professions. Let's say you're a coach or you're an NLP practitioner or you're a hypnotist. It's one of those tools that you'll learn and put in your toolbox, and you're like, wow, I'm so glad that I finally took the time to learn that. But you don't have to take a decision to learn it now. All I'm inviting you to do is come to a 90-minute workshop. See for yourself. Allow us to demonstrate how accurate it is, and watch as we interact with you and a few other people. Now, we've had to cap this program at just 10 spots per workshop. And here's why. We only have about 60 to 90 minutes, right? And the fastest I've ever gotten through a workshop was 60 minutes. And that was only with like 4 people showing up. So if we have 10 people, which is the maximum, it could take about 90 minutes, but we want to give you your time. And most of the seminar is not me talking about slides. I'm going to cover those 5 traits for sure. I have a little bit of introduction, but maybe like 7 to 10 minutes of slides. Then we talk about you. We actually talk about your signature, your dreams, your desires, and what's more, you get to talk back. Just click on the link below. It'll take you to signaturemakeoverworkshop.com. That's the registration page. That'll get you started registering for this workshop, and we'll find the best time zone for you. And simply show up, have your handwriting, have an open mind, and you too can have a signature makeover experience, and it might be that aha moment that you've never had. We've been doing the workshop for the last 3 months, and I gotta tell you, the conversations get really deep, because it's not just about signatures and handwriting and what looks cute on a postcard or on a Christmas card. It's about what's been holding you back. It's about what's most important to you. Who do you want to be as you move through? I mean, some people, they want a money breakthrough. Some people, they need some more self-confidence. Some people, they need more energy. Everything is different. So because these workshops are so small, we can kind of customize the content and really talk about what's important for you. Look, you don't have to read hundreds of self-help books to know this. If you want your life to change, you've got to change this. There's something in your brain that is creating blockages to become happier, to become wealthier, to become a relationship. And so this could be the tool that opens your eyes to what's been holding you back. For me, it definitely was one of the tools like, wow, I totally get what my unconscious mind is doing. What can I do to change it? Now, if you've been away from Handwriting University for a while, or this is your brand new, you never heard of me or our company, I invite you to come show up. This class is for beginners, but we invite everybody to come back and check out the workshop. It is amazing. It's fun. It's interactive. Even if it's been 15 years since you've had someone analyze your handwriting, or like most people on the call, they've never really had a professional do it. They've never really had a pro at my level look at their handwriting and say, hey, that's good and that's bad. Now, I'll be personally leading the workshops in North America and Europe, and we have other people in Australia and Europe and other countries that will be leading workshops there. But I've actually been kind of sneaking in and helping them with those workshops as well. So I hope I get to meet you in person. I know it's a Facebook ad, and I know you need to click and go through and register, but get registered. These classes fill up super quick. There's only 10 per slot, and there's only 3 or 4 per week. So literally by the time you see this ad, they could be full for like a week and a half. So go ahead and click on the button below, visit the page, signaturemakeoverworkshop.com. This is the URL. I know that if you don't have your sound on, you may not know that. And then ask yourself, hey, what does my signature say about me? And we'll find out on the live workshop. Hey, thanks for checking out the Facebook Live, and I'll see you on the live workshop. Bye for now.